Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Did a meditation just a short while ago, and during meditation, I got the message Shawshank Redemption. Now, I looked that up, and apparently that was a story about a man who was wrongly imprisoned to 2 consecutive life sentences for the murder of his wife and her lover. He claimed innocence and he was sentenced anyway. So, as I'm thinking about this story, um, I was thinking that if he didn't kill them, then perhaps his wife didn't actually have a lover at all. It was a setup. She could have been mentoring somebody or just doing whatever, and somebody decided to set them up as lovers and kill them and then blame it on her husband, who was then sentenced to 2 consecutive sentences for that murder. So I don't know, during meditation, Shawshank Redemption came up, so apparently that's a message. Now, we have circumstances where people are wrongfully imprisoned. This particular instance seems like, to me, it seems more of a spiritual thing. It seems like perhaps some time ago somebody was blamed for something and then cut off, um, imprisoned wrongly. And this time, right now, is the time for redemption of that wrongful imprisonment. And if his wife didn't actually have a lover and she was wrongfully murdered and framed like that, then she will also be redeemed. As well as this pretend lover. So this is wild, man. It's like a really wild scenario setup of a man and woman who were murdered and then wrongfully imprisoned. It seems to me, whether this be on a micro or a macro, let's just pull some cards on it and find out what's going on. Because I don't know if this is somebody who crossed over, who had been imprisoned in a different realm, somebody who was accused of murdering his wife and her lover who wasn't, who didn't actually do it. I mean, somebody who had been accused of a crime like that actually maybe didn't do the crime. They're coming through. And so, anyhow, here's some Palo Santo. And let's pull some cards on this. Let's pull some cards on this, this person who brought up the movie Shawshank Redemption. The idea of being wrongfully imprisoned to 2 terms for a murder, a double murder that you did not do. Not you, this person, whoever brought that up. So somebody's speaking here about a wrongful conviction and imprisonment. Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know about this Shawshank Redemption scenario? We've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. So somebody, it was about power and domination, greed. This wrongful accusation, this murder and the setup, and this wrongful accusation and imprisonment, it was It was theft. It was unfair. It was about power and domination. It was about greed. What's the challenge, Spirit? The Chariot. There has been a victory gained over this. Wrongful action. What's in the subconscious, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. A new cycle is starting. A new opportunity for a career, and which will bring a good financial opportunity and prosperity. In the recent past, what is this about this Shawshank Redemption situation? Seven of Cups in the upright. Somebody's under an illusion. They have a lot of wishful thinking. Again, that is greed. Greed is enacting. Is right now. There's somebody daydreaming about a wish about gaining something. The intention and expectation here is Five of Swords. They want to fight for it. Winning at all costs. It's about greed. So this wrongful imprisonment, it was a setup. It was a lie. It didn't happen that way. It was all about greed. They wanted what this family had. Whoever these thieves are, they wanted what this family had. So they set them up, took them out, and then eliminated them, and then gathered up whatever it was they had and enjoyed it. In the near future, gosh darn it. I should put a little basket here to catch this stuff. We got Knight of Swords in the upright. Somebody is defending their beliefs. Driven to succeed. Moving in quickly. The lens they're looking through. It's the Tower. Everything's coming down. There was a victory gained over this maliciousness, over this wrongful accusation and imprisonment. Those who brought conflict because of the greed, they're going to be experiencing a tower. They're going to lose everything. In the environment, we've got the Four of Wands in the upright. There is freedom and marriage, celebration and reunions, a homecoming. Hopes and fears. We've got the Ten of Wands in the upright. Somebody is hoping that they can bring a heavy burden to this connection. What's the outcome, Spirit? The outcome is not for you to know. But somebody's having some fear and anxiety around it. That Five of Cups, it has to accept loss and defeat. It lost to the Star. Oh. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. Peace and harmony were destroyed by power and domination, theft. Peace and harmony were destroyed by theft, by unfairness, by a one-sided charity deal who was just greedy and wanted that power that this family held. They wanted the power, so they set this family up and they destroyed peace and harmony because they wanted the power. But they're challenged now because a victory was gained over that scenario. There's recognition and reward for merit. They may be getting cut out. They may be getting scissored right out. Disappointment in some affair. They are challenged by this reconciliation. They're challenged because somebody gained a victory over this and reconciled. And they're challenged because everything's moving too slowly. So there's a new cycle beginning of abundance and prosperity. Target a goal-oriented person, and you will be shown the way. Candle. So there was some wishful thinking and a lot of illusions cast over this situation. Peace and harmony were replaced with power and domination and illusion. There's going to be some hard work ahead. The intention is to bring conflict and upheaval. They want to win at all costs. They're bullies. They're thieves. Thieves. So this peace and harmony is up against thieves who want the abundance that peace and harmony brings. Family matters. It's family matters. Abusive relationships. Some people are about love and harmony, and these ones are about abusive relationships. They set this person up in this Shawshank Redemption. The person that set them up did the act and then planted it on them. They planted the energy and the act on this person, and then they were wrongfully imprisoned for 2 consecutive terms, and their wife was murdered and wrongfully accused, according to my perception. I don't know about the movie, I haven't seen it, but my perception says the wife was wrongfully accused by these thieves, casting an illusion. And we've got a Knight of Swords coming in, fast and furious. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. They want to cast a wedge between between this person who was wrongfully imprisoned and their family. They're looking at a tower, a sudden change. An older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So there's an older man experiencing a tower. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Well, I would say there's going to be a loss of material wealth. Whoever these thieves are, they're going to be losing everything. It doesn't belong to them. And you are highly thought of, and you will be getting great happiness. This has come out several times in the last few days. So there's a tower coming for these ones. You are highly thought of, and you are going to be getting great happiness. This older man is going to be losing everything. It's crazy. This Shawshank Redemption story, if this is, it's crazy. The horror, the horrific trauma that was planted upon this peaceful and harmonious family out of greed and wanting and the need to dominate. Mice. The Four of Wands, there's celebration, joy, freedom, marriage, but there's discord among friends or family. So there's mice here. There is celebrations. And these other families, the families of these thieves, they're not happy about that. They're hoping that they can, or maybe it's their fear. Maybe their fear is that this marriage of the wrongfully imprisoned, peaceful and harmonious family, the reunion that's coming, is causing discord among the thieves' families and friends, and they could be having fear that they are going to be placed under a 10 of Wands. They're going to be burdened with a whole bunch of responsibilities and hard work. They could be fearing that. we have September here, and then we have Carrot, which is opportunity or windfall, but it came out in the reverse. So they're going to lose their opportunities by September. By September, they're going to be in a Ten of Wands. They're going to lose all their opportunities. There's an illusion in the outcome. Compliments from an admirer. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's the devil coming after the Empress. Could be a fair man. October. So we got somebody who wanted to dominate the world or whatever. Greed. A mature woman and a main male. Challenged by a courtship. They were challenged by a relationship. There's been a victory gained. And there's a courtship here. Shawshank Redemption. Whoever was wrongly accused for 2 terms, it could be 2 life terms. It could be that whoever this person was or is and his wife have gone through a couple of life cycles. And it could be that this masculine at this particular time has, and maybe his feminine, has been able to gain a victory over those life sentences, and they were able to come together in a courtship. This may have happened in spirit. You may not even be with each other in the physical right now. You're high honor. It's a high honor relationship. Ace of Pentacles, a new cycle is starting. Goal-oriented person, and you will be shown the way. These ones, they're not going to get the gift. They don't get the gift. They're trying to steal it again. They're trying to frame these people again. The Most High is here right now, and they did this to this couple, and they sent them through these cycles of hellish experiences, but they were able to come through and gain a victory over that. And now that this new cycle is this old cycle is closing and the new cycle is beginning. See, they thought that if they snared these people, these high honor people, in these lower vibrational prisons for cycles, that they would be trapped there, and with all of those people that they got courted with and connected to, and perhaps procreated with, or whatever, bound them there. That was their intention. But they're not getting the gift. They're not getting this Ace of Pentacles. They're in bad health. This main, I don't know, there's something weird going on here. In the recent past, there's hard work ahead. There's a false person here, and they're casting illusions, or they're under an illusion. They're casting illusions. Family matters. They're trying to cause conflict within this family, this high honor family. They're trying to cast illusions over this high honor family. So they're still doing that. So there's like observations happening. There's things happening in the courthouse right now. There's evidences being gathered and strategies exposed. The work that they did, yeah, they're working really hard to bring conflict, upheaval, and loss. They want to win at all costs. These high honor couple, they were not supposed to get out of that imprisonment. They were not supposed to rise up in love. They were not supposed to be balanced and harmonious within themselves. They were supposed to be miserable and suffering and in shame and guilt and feeling that they're the most worthless person on the planet. That's what they spent these last few cycles going through. Their sentence was to be made extremely small, because when this new cycle came around, they wanted to convince the Most High that they weren't capable of the position. Of managing this great fortune. They're defending their beliefs. They really feel that the only way to manage this great fortune is to dominate it. And this couple that they imprisoned saw it differently. They were about peace and harmony. And this is the battle. There's a great tower coming here in this conflict. This conflict is that's bringing this this conflict over this great fortune is bringing a great tower for an older man. And he needs to be careful because he's losing everything. This high honor couple is highly thought of, and they are coming into great happiness and union. They will be married. There is a Four of Wands, a celebration, freedom, marriage. And these mice are, there's a lot of discord among their friends and family. Boy, there's mice right here. They're all so upset about this. And it's, as their worlds are falling apart, it's this chaos that still must be persevered through, even though it's officially kind of over. They're still hoping that they could get lucky. I mean, you never know. I mean, it's not over until it's over. You watch some of these football games, and man, they can make that last 5 minutes last forever. And lots of stuff can happen in that time. So you just can't. And then I watched a video the other day. There was a bicyclist racing. It was like a marathon or whatever. And these two guys, they were like side by side. Their front tires were even, and they were like arm in arm, riding their bicycles. The finish line was right there. And here comes this fella from behind them. He's just going and going and going, and he just goes right by them and gets first place. And they're all, what? I mean, you just have to, just because it's over doesn't mean it's finished. I'm definitely going to have to get something to put here. Somebody's trying to hide a message. Somebody's trying to hide information. There's discord among family and friends. They're trying to hide evidence or information. There's a 10 of Wands coming from somebody. Extra responsibility. They're losing their opportunities. This could be happening by September. Aha, gotcha. Something's not going well in the courthouse. There is an illusion here in the outcome. And compliments from an admirer. Distant horizons. Family room. This whole thing, because this story is the same, it's like everybody's picking up on it. It's the same story. It's that battle between light and dark, good and bad, peace and harmony versus power and domination. And this is the cycle. And it looks like this cycle is closing out, like right now, but the 3D effects of that there's still dangers as everything's cleared out. Perhaps even more danger now because there's a real desperation now. There's a real desperation now. These ones are having difficulty coming to a compromise. They're trying to come to a compromise. They want to compromise. They want to compromise now. They're like, we want power and domination. You want peace and harmony. Let's compromise. They want to compromise. compromise. Why? So you can get the chance to go kill his wife again and then accuse him of it? He's ready for this. He's ready for this. They know that you want to compromise. They know that you just want to get your foot in there so that you can do this again. After there's evidence. They're not getting the gift. They're in bad health. False person is doing some work, trying to cast illusions and cause conflict in the recent past. Living and learning. Using all the tools in her tool belt. All the stuff that she learned to create conflict for this family. They're working really hard to cause conflict for this family in their ability to work. In their ability to work. They want them to get rejected. They want them to be rejected. So they're casting illusions, trying to get this high honor couple rejected. In the near future, someone's trying to drive a wedge between you. They're ambitious and they're brave and they're running through trying to succeed here and get this great fortune. They don't want to lose dominion. They don't want to lose dominion. They don't want this family to come together. They don't want this to happen. They want this to stop. They're ambitious. They're coming in a Knight of Swords. They're coming in to drive a wedge in this family. There's a tower happening. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Somebody's bringing forward a tower. They don't want to be in confinement. They're trying to get out of confinement. They're bringing a tower. They're trying to bring a tower to this marriage. There's an older man. There's an older man who's going to come in and he's going to try to insert himself there. He doesn't want to be in confinement. You are highly thought of. You've got great happiness and you got this marriage, this courtship right here. This person, this older man, he's facing confinement now. He's facing exactly what he did wrongfully to this family. And he wants to bring a tower to this marriage once more. He wants to bring, no, he doesn't, he can't have it. He's like, no, because he knows what he did. They know what they did. Oh, he's not able to dominate this situation. There's no dominating this celebration and this marriage and this freedom. They will not be dominating it. And there's discord among friends and family right now. They're trying to hide documentation. They're trying to hide documentation. Things aren't going well in the courthouse. They're under a lot of responsibility regarding life, vitality, the origin, the creation. They're losing their opportunities. Compliments from an admirer. You might Somebody's casting an illusion. Somebody's disturbed. Somebody's trying to um, cast a supernatural illusion here, and they're going to do it compliments of it from an admirer. It's gonna be tricky. You really got to be careful, because this is the macro. They really, this isn't just your next door neighbor having a familial reorganization spat or whatever. This is the big deal. This is about the reunion. This is about coming back together to peace and harmony. It's fate. It's fated. It's time. The prison sentence is up. These ones came out of a wrongful imprisonment. Okay, Shawshank Redemption. It was a wrongful imprisonment. And during this time, the energies were raised, consciousness was made aware, and they came out of that imprisonment, which was a dense, dark imprisonment where you had no connection to spirit or anything. It was a dense, dark imprisonment. So during this time where the vibrations are lifting and all of this, also the imprisonment is opening up. You're no longer imprisoned. You're connected to spirit. You're connected to each other. So that's what this is. So they're coming back together. They have connected in spirit through because the veil was lifted over the mind. And even though there was, like, I heard the third eye of the woman was destroyed. Like, they destroyed her third eye so that she could not see. And they did everything in their power to make it so they would not be able to find each other at this time. But they did find each other through all odds, and through the blessing of their beautiful family. They were able to find each other. And these ones who came against them, man, they're not happy about this. They're really fighting hard not to make this happen. And the spirit battle right now is going on, and it's between those who wish and long for peace and harmony, and those who wish and long for power and domination over everything. And it's going on, and it could have very well just concluded in the spirit. However, in the 3D, everything still needs to be cleaned up, and there is still a lot of illusions, and there's still a lot of people who are going to bring conflict. So just do your best to stay relaxed, okay? Because that's the energy you want to be in. You want to be relaxed. You want to be happy. You're going forward into this beautiful marriage, this reunion that was destroyed brutally by jealousy. Okay, you're getting the gift. You're getting this gift. You're getting this gift, and which means that the Dominators are going to lose. They're on overload because justice is being served. There's see, it's like that incredible domination over the field of consciousness, the controlling of the thoughts. It's like the controlling of the life, and what they're permitted to enjoy. It's like you can only have so much joy, and then you have to experience this much suffering. It's like that's kind of like the scenario that everybody's been in. It's like you're only permitted this much joy, and then you have to have that much suffering, because there's an energy. It's like an energy harvest system, right? You Yeah, and you can get your reserves up by experiencing a lot of joy, and then something terrible happens, and then boom, you hit suffering, and then all that joy energy is harvested, and then you're down low again, and then you have to work your way back up into a state of joy, and then once you get up into a state of joy, boom, something happens which throws you into this depression, and then all that joy energy is harvested. This is how it's been going for everyone. Energy is the currency of the planet, and it's powerful. Um, it's used to manifest things. And the psychic, the mental body of the people is manipulated in many ways through sports events, through news, through war, through whatever, which generates a particular energy, which then is harvested and utilized for whatever kind of manifestation that the dominator wants. Now, the dominator can't generate this kind of energy on their own. They don't have that potent spark themselves. They have to take it from the collective. And they can cast nets over the fields of consciousness with that. But Nibiru is in, and King Anu, it is said, King Anu is on Nibiru, and he is stated to be the king of all gods. And there was a message a while back that he is here. The Old Dominion is here to make certain that the world keeps promises. And this isn't going to go over well. These high honor people who are of peace and harmony, they're not on their own. They're not alone. This has been brought to the attention of others. So these ones, this main male and mature woman, they got together. It could be, I don't know, but they conspired together to set up this divine couple and imprison them, to bring them challenges, to make life really hard. They were in third-party situations. They didn't want divine union. They wanted to go fool around and be floozies and stuff. They're challenged because the cycle is over. The cycle is over. This masculine who was suffering a Shawshank Redemption sentence, and his wife could have received this sentence as well, being broadcast as some sort of a harlot. So they brutalized her as well when she was cut off from everything and everyone, unable to have union or love or a family. But that's ending. It's ending, and something's beginning. And he's ready. These ones, they don't get the gift. They don't get the gift this time. They're in bad health. There's evidence of everything. They have to move on. They have to go to a distance. They have to go a distance away. It's not their fate to mess up this reunion, or it is fate that this reunion happens. This is the new cycle. It's beginning again, and this couple is coming back together. They will be getting their marriage, and they will be starting this new abundant and prosperous cycle. It's not it's not just because they say so. The old dominion is here to make it so. There needs to be promises kept. See, these ones could have said that this couple, they got to go through 2 life cycles or whatever, or however many life cycles of punishment for doing this. And then they were going to come out and then get their positions back after learning their lesson. And so the old dominion is here to make sure that they keep their promise. But they were planning on screwing them up so bad that they wouldn't be able to hold that position, and that they would claim that and continue dominating the planet. That was their plan. There's a guardian angel here in the recent past watching over somebody. There's going to be lots of hard work ahead. There's conflict and upheaval in family matters. They're doing stuff. This false person's doing stuff to cause conflict and upheaval in a family, in this family. They want them to reject each other. They want them rejected, to reject each other, or to be rejected by their family. Yes. Oops. Luck is on your side. Just throw them all on the floor. Date night. There's not going to be a date night. No date night. This Knight of Swords is rushing in, trying to put a wedge between these two. There's a courtship, a high honor courtship in the spirit right now. They've reconnected. The cycle is coming close. They've reconnected. There has been a reunion. And there's a Knight of Swords rushing in because he wants to go on a date with this person and interrupt that family coming together. But there's no date night. He doesn't get a date. There's a Tower here. Those who dominate, they don't want to be confined. They're fighting really hard. They don't want to be confined. They are doing everything they can. They're a shark. They're doing everything they can to prevent a loss of wealth. There's dealings with an older man. Pregnancy. You are highly thought of. Great happiness. This marriage. There's pregnancy. They may even have a child together. And And there's a tower here. They need to communicate. They need to compromise, forgive, work it out. There's a dealings with an older man. There's a tower here. He's facing confinement. He doesn't want to be in confinement. There's a tower. There's a Four of Wands here. Celebration, joy, freedom, and marriage. There's discord among family and friends. They were not able to dominate this couple. This gold digger was not able to dominate this couple. Air sign, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Extra burdens. Something about September, they're going to lose their opportunities. It's not going well in the courthouse. What they did to the vitality of life. Somebody's mentally disturbed somebody's mentally disturbed in the outcome. There's lots of illusions. Somebody is in fear and anxiety. They're mentally disturbed. Compliments from an admirer. They might try to send flowers or something on the distant horizons. Outcome, Spirit. What's the outcome? Caution, moving, honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending somebody's wedding. So there's a bouquet. Compliments of an admirer. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. And caution, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Somebody's coming in with, they're an admirer. They're going to come in and they're going to try to insert themselves here. Use caution about this. They're mentally disturbed and they're going to try to come in and insert themselves. The lens they're looking through, they see that this marriage is coming and there's going to be a pregnancy. There's somebody here needs you, wants to hook up and hook in. Don't, man. This is bad. It's a third party situation. And it's one of those, it's wild. And it could be having something to do with a love spell. Be very careful about who you're hooking up with right now, because you've got this beautiful relationship coming up, but there's somebody here who's very serious about stopping it before it manifests in the 3D. Your high honor person is going to be patient with you. Your high honor person is going to give you ample opportunity to test them. Take care, everybody.